Hi everyone, I'm Che-Hao Liao. Right now we are gonna do this furnace. We will use this muffle furnace to do our TIA thermal interdiffusion and alloying method to diffuse our PLD deposited gallium oxide deposited on aluminum oxide, so-called sapphire substrate. We will put these samples to the oven and do the high temperature annealing to do the TIA method. It will make the gallium and the aluminum atoms interdiffuse to each other, and we can have the aluminum gallium oxide. Open the chamber, put the sample, and start the process. First, open the chamber. Use the clamp to open this shield. Then we will put our beta gallium oxide, which is deposited by PLD. Put this sample into the oven first. This is our 2-inch gallium oxide sample. We will use another sapphire to cap the samples to prevent the surface damage. So here we use sapphire substrate. Use another 2-inch wafer to put on top of the samples. Okay, now we have put our samples into the oven. We use another sapphire substrate cap on it. Then we'll put our shield back. Then close the door. Right now we will start to do the programming to set our temperature curve. First of all, turn on the lock. Push the turn on button to enable the heater. Then we will do the program here. First, press this button until you see the stop show in SV set point, this one. Then you can put AM, this button. Here you can see C01. This is what we're going to set the temperature. First point, so we are setting 20. That means the room temperature. And then we go to this button. Right now, we are setting temperature T01. This is the how long we're gonna use to increase the temperature. Our setting right now is 120 degrees C. Then to go to the next settings, C2 300. This one is from previous C1 setting, 20 degrees C room temperature with 120 minutes raised to 300 degrees C. Then we're going to stay for 100 minutes, and then we want to keep 300 for 100 minutes. So C3, the third temperature point, we still set 300. Then we go to 800 degrees C, so it takes 125 minutes. So T3, we set 125, reach to 800. C4, the fourth temperature point, 800. Then we can raise to the temperature we want. We will use 20 minutes to raise the temperature to 900 degrees C. Okay. Right now, we will maintain this high temperature for 3 hours. So next time interval will be 180 minutes. Is about 300. Then next time is the next temperature point, still 900. Okay. So the next one we will ramp down the temperature. With 140 minutes, we'll go down to 200 degrees C. After that, we will end this program. So the set point -121 is the end code of the program. So once you set -121, then the program will be finished. Okay, then we'll push these buttons simultaneously so they can go back to the to the original status. Right now, we can check again with the same procedure. Set point shows stop, and then push this one to check all the settings. 300 degrees C, 125 to 800 degrees C, and then to what the set point we want to reach. 900 degrees C for 3 hours. Then ramp down to 200. Then finish the program. Okay. After we finish the setting, we will start the program. This is the run button. So we have to make sure you already push turn on to enable the heat power. And then we have to long press this button. Okay. Now, when you see the orange line start to indicate the power output, means the heater start to work. So right now, as you can see, the set temperature will start to increase as what the program we set, and the present PV means present value will start to follow the SV set value. Then the temperature will gradually goes up to our setting and finish the program. After that, after the whole program process finished, you have to turn off this power off and then switch off the lock. Then that's the process. If you want to anneal with a certain gas, we have to go to this tube furnace to do this such kind of thing experiment. You can prepare your gas cylinders, connect to the flange. There's a gas pressure here, and you can put your sample inside with this rod, and then start the power. Set the program as previous what we have done, and run with the tube furnace. This one will let your sample anneal at the gas ambient as you wish, as long as you just flow the gases you want. Okay, that's all.